Have you ever walked into a home and felt instantly transported, like stepping into a storybook filled with charm, warmth, and character? That's the magic of vintage furniture. It whispers history, personality, and a little bit of soul. Whether it's a distressed wooden chest tucked in a cozy corner or an antique mirror reflecting soft morning light, these pieces do more than decorate, they define a space. Welcome to Vintage Home TV, your cozy space for antique treasures, vintage charm, and timeless home decor inspiration to bring elegance and history into your home. But here's the twist: creating that dreamy, vintage-inspired home decor doesn't have to drain your wallet. In today's episode of Vintage Home TV, we're diving into smart, creative, and budget-friendly hacks to help you turn ordinary items into timeless treasures. From flea market flips to DIY distressing tricks, we'll show you how to restore character, elevate style, and breathe new life into every room of your home. Whether you're an old soul decorator or just getting started with your first DIY project, this video is your complete guide to crafting a home filled with antique charm and vintage elegance, without breaking the bank. So grab your coffee, your paintbrush, and a little imagination, because it's time to break the mold and design a home that tells your story. Vintage living room ideas. One of the most effective ways to create a cozy and inviting living room is to mix antique furniture with modern upholstery and sleek accessories. Think of a classic Victorian coffee table paired with a minimalist linen sofa, or a distressed sideboard repurposed as a TV stand. These combinations bring depth and personality to your home decor while staying within a reasonable budget. Visit local flea markets, thrift stores, or online marketplaces to find unique vintage pieces with great bones that just need a bit of sanding or paint. Antique and vintage furniture. The arrangement of your furniture is just as important as the furniture itself. Use rugs to define seating areas and float your vintage couch away from the wall to create a more intimate layout. Add layered lighting, like a mid-century standing lamp next to a tufted armchair, to elevate ambience and spatial functionality. Even small design choices, like a retro magazine rack or antique mirror, can ground the space in nostalgia while enhancing modern utility. Vintage furniture for home decor. Want to give your furniture that time-worn look without the time or the wear? Use sandpaper, chalk paint, and clear or dark wax to mimic vintage aging. The technique is simple. Apply paint, distress the edges with sanding, and seal with wax for a rustic finish. This DIY method transforms modern or second-hand pieces into beautiful antique-looking furniture that contributes authentic charm to your home decor. Restore antique furniture and save money. Add a surprise twist to your restored pieces by lining the inside of drawers or cabinet backs with patterned peel and stick wallpaper. This budget-friendly trick is an easy way to infuse bold personality and visual interest into your vintage furniture, while maintaining a cohesive look. Choose floral or Baroque patterns for an antique feel, or geometric prints for a more eclectic style. Vintage bedroom makeover ideas. To build a warm and welcoming vintage bedroom, layer soft elements like lace curtains, floral quilts, and velvet throw pillows. Anchor the room with an antique bed frame, wrought iron or carved wood, paired with modern nightstands for contrast. Upholstered armchairs in classic fabric patterns bring comfort and elegance, turning your bedroom into a peaceful, curated sanctuary. How to design a dreamy bedroom. When working with compact bedrooms, choose vintage furniture that does double duty. A petite vanity can serve as a desk, and a trunk at the foot of the bed can hold blankets while adding home decor interest. Opt for furniture with slim profiles or raised legs, which visually opens up space while maintaining that charming antique aesthetic. Modern kitchen on a budget. A great way to warm up a sterile or modern kitchen is by adding a vintage centerpiece, like a rustic farmhouse table or a reclaimed wood island. These items serve both as conversation starters and as practical workspaces. You can often find reclaimed materials at architectural salvage yards or reuse old dressers as islands with a little DIY customization. DIY kitchen ideas with antique touches. Swap out some upper cabinets for open shelving and display your antique ceramics, colored glass, or vintage cookware. This design choice gives your kitchen character while keeping essentials within reach. Use brass brackets and reclaimed wood shelves to echo architectural trends in farmhouse and cottagecore design. DIY vintage garden decor ideas. Don't limit your vintage furniture to the indoors. Wrought iron chairs, distressed benches, or even an old armoire can be sealed and brought outside to create a romantic garden setting. Adding antique touches outdoors instantly elevates your home decor and gives new life to forgotten pieces. Protect wood with weather-resistant sealants to ensure durability. Charming outdoor home decor. Transform old drawers, watering cans, or wooden crates into planters for your outdoor space. This not only reduces waste but adds loads of charm. For extra effect, stencil vintage labels or paint botanical motifs on them. These elements help build a cohesive antique-inspired outdoor haven that's functional and stylish. vintage dining room ideas. Create an inviting and whimsical dining space by hanging an ornate chandelier over your table and mixing up your seating. Combine antique wooden chairs in different styles or colors for a curated look. This approach brings an intentional, collected over time feel to your home decor, making every meal feel like a special event. Dining space with antique charm. Use lace runners, floral china, and tarnished silverware to evoke nostalgic beauty. Layering textiles and dinnerware adds visual depth and timeless charm. Display heirlooms or thrifted finds as part of your everyday table setup to enhance your vintage aesthetic affordably. Entryway with vintage and antique furniture. Repurpose architectural fragments like old corbels, mantels, or church pews into entryway furniture. A salvaged console table or antique mirror offers instant character and reflects light to brighten tight spaces. This not only supports spatial functionality but also introduces the vintage tone as soon as someone walks in. DIY home decor ideas. Build a dramatic focal point using vintage frames and mirrors. Mix sizes, shapes, and finishes for a collected look. This not only enhances your entryway's home decor, but also adds depth and brightness to a smaller area, making it feel larger and more inviting. Vintage office setup ideas. Blend a clean-line mid-century desk with rustic or antique storage units to create a work environment that feels both inspiring and organized. Add a vintage rug underfoot, a retro task lamp, and framed botanical prints to tie the aesthetic together without overspending. How to create a creative office space. Use vintage filing cabinets, apothecary drawers, or even old library card catalogs to organize your office essentials. These pieces offer practical storage solutions while also adding that old-world charm that elevates your home decor and enhances your productivity. DIY vintage bathroom ideas. Give your bathroom an instant upgrade by converting a beautiful old dresser into a sink vanity. Cut a hole for plumbing and seal the surface for water resistance. This simple transformation turns a basic bathroom into a stunning antique oasis, blending style with function. Bathroom on a budget. Swap out builder-grade mirrors and lights for vintage pieces. Think gilded frames, etched glass, or frosted sconces. These small swaps drastically enhance your home decor, add personality, and turn a utilitarian room into a delightful space. Vintage kids' room decor ideas. Repaint antique cribs or metal bed frames using soft, non-toxic pastel paints for a sweet, safe sleeping area. These updated vintage pieces give the room charm and longevity, growing with your child while resisting fast furniture trends. How to design a child's room. Use vintage school desks, open shelving, and decorative trunks to organize toys and books. Arrange the rooms so that play areas, reading nooks, and sleep zones flow naturally. Add whimsical accents like retro lamps or painted furniture for home decor that delights children and adults alike. If you've made it this far, you're already one step closer to transforming your home into a personal masterpiece, one full of vintage soul, antique beauty, and stylish home decor that doesn't compromise your budget. Today, we've uncovered some of the best DIY tips, design inspirations, and restoration secrets that prove timeless style is always within reach. At Vintage Home TV, we believe great design doesn't have to be expensive, just intentional. So whether you're upcycling a flea market find or revamping your entire living room, remember, your home should be a reflection of your creativity, your story, and your heart. If you found inspiration here today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow design lovers. Join our growing community at Vintage Home TV, where we break down trends, build up ideas, and turn houses into homes, one vintage detail at a time.